Welcome back. This is an India Today impact story. There have been a series of raids that have been conducted in New Old Delhi area. This is at Nai Sadak, Naya Bazar, and these raids have been on since early this morning by the Income Tax Department's Delhi wing. Satta operators who were exposed by India Today have been raided by tax authorities. Over a dozen raids have been carried out, and over a dozen teams of the Income Tax Department, they've been deployed across multiple locations in simultaneous searches. Government had promised action after India Today's sting exposed the great Indian dal scam. Tax authorities say following India Today expose, they carried out their own investigation on major sites. It's not just Delhi. These income tax raids have been going on in Mumbai, in Indore, in several other places. The offices of Commodity Exchange NCDEX were raided by IT officials. Senior government sources say top officials of the NCDEX were in cahoots with these Satta operators, it seems. The sanction for raids came all the way from the Prime Minister's office and the Cabinet Secretariat. India Today had exposed how a clutch of Satta operators were manipulating dal prices irrespective of actual dal production and availability. Now, top government sources have told India Today that the Narendra Modi government is committed to clamping down on illegal dal price manipulation. Let's get you some sports news. Or is this actually sports? Mohammad Amir's return to ODI fold in Pakistan team has created a furor, with even the ODI captain now threatening to quit. While the Pakistan Cricket Board has managed to douse that fire, at least for now, they couldn't quite have foreseen former Pakistan cricketers Ramiz Raja and Mohammad Yusuf having this extremely ugly spat on Pakistani national television. Listen in to this unprecedented verbal war off the field.
आप जैसे बेशरम आदमी से यही बात सुन सकते हैं हम, और कोई भी, क्योंकि आपने ना क्रिकेट में कुछ किया है, बातें करनी आती हैं आपको, खेलना खुलना आपको आता नहीं था, अब आपने यही बात करी और आप खुद को गाड़ी नहीं। मैं इनकी बात इनको मेरे किसी सामने लाए थे, कितने बड़े प्लेयर थे ये क्रिकेट की बात करते हुए। आप जैसों को तो बोलना ही नहीं चाहिए क्रिकेट पे। आपकी शर्म नहीं आती क्रिकेट की बात करते हुए? आपको शर्म नहीं आती क्रिकेट पे बात करते हुए? तुम्हें तो शर्म कभी क्रिकेट की बात नहीं करें आप टीवी में। यूसुफ साहब हमने बोला करें बस, आप टीचर हैं इंग्लिश के, इसके अलावा और कुछ भी नहीं है। हमने जो खेल लिया ना पाकिस्तान का बेड़ा गर्क आप तो कॉलेज के स्कूल के टीचर हैं बस, इसके अलावा और कुछ नहीं आता आपको। यार देखो, पहले तो तुम ऐसे तो मकार लोगों को प्लीज ना लाया करो मेरे साथ। तो भाई मकार आप हैं जो अपने घर वालों पे भी केस कर देते। आपसे ज्यादा मकार कौन है? आपने तो तुम्हारे जायदाद के चक्कर में, पैसों के चक्कर में आप ये जो घटिया तरह के जो है ना, जो जाली मौलवी, उसको ना लेके आया करो यार। आपसे घटिया इंसान मैंने अपनी जिंदगी में कोई नहीं सुना।
जाली, नकली मौलवी, घटिया इंसान. Let me bring in Radhika Tongar for more on this. Radhika, how is the cricketing fraternity in India and Pakistan? How are they reacting to this rather ugly spat?
You know, Gaurav, this debate started when, Mohammad Amir, the PCB, said that he will, they are finally considering him after that, suspension, 5 years. He's been away for match fixing. And once the PCB decided to consider him for selection, that is when a lot of uproar started. A lot of cricketers are in favor of it. A lot of them are against. Imran Khan came out and said that Amir should be given a chance. But as far as Ramiz Raja and Mohammad Yusuf are concerned, of course, publicly fighting on a television channel over opposing opinions as far as Amir's return is concerned. But like you said, they didn't really think much about the kind of language that they were using. Former cricketers in Pakistan are appalled by it. A lot of them have come out and said that this should not have happened on national television. They are respected cricketers. Yusuf has played really well for Pakistan for a long time. Ramiz Raja has been associated with the sport. But the kind of language they used, of course, opposing views does not mean that on national television, when you've got millions of followers across the world, people who idolize the way you play, who follow you, what you have to say. So yes, the opinions are divided as far as Amir's return to cricketing fold is concerned, but nobody's gone on to the extent of fighting on national television and using the kind of language that Ramiz Raja and Mohammad Yusuf have used. Okay, for the moment, Radhika Tongar, many thanks for joining me.
That is all we have time for on the broadcast. Many thanks for watching. Coming up next, we'll show you the face of the honey trap. How were Indian Air Force personnel, and one of them, how was he lured by a woman who claimed to be a journalist? That story and much more coming up with Shiv Arur on the other side of a short break. Stay with us.
On to some entertainment news now. Bollywood actor Salman Khan turns 50 today. A grand midnight birthday party was organized at Salman's Panvel house, where all his family members, relatives,